Ascended Heroes is right around the corner, and now, today, what just got released? Perfect Order in the Pokemon Center box and promo card Tyrunt. Perfect Order looks interesting. I don't know what to think about the green and black so far. A lot of different stuff in here. Shout out to the Tyrant card. The Tyrant card, if that's the true card, it looks adorable. Definitely a card that people will be collecting. What I'm curious about is to just see the fact that, you got the Clefable, the Mega Clefable, a couple other cards out here. You got Meowth on it, Mega Starmie, Mega Zygarde. It's going to be interesting. I do like the Chikorita Blister. I do like that. That's adorable. Am I super excited for this set? I can't wait to see the whole set's order. What's the reality of this set? Probably buy a booster box. Try to get Pokemon Center drops. Go for the booster box. Go for the Pokemon Center ETB, and then if it's the set calling your name, maybe you buy another ETB, open some of it, and see what you collect. If you're thinking you want to sit on the sidelines, buy something cheap when it comes out. Everybody's going to have downward selling pressure on a lot of the products for about a week and a half to 3 weeks. Buy what you want. If you want to invest and store it, keep it sealed. That's fine by me. That's fine for you. If you think rip and sell, rip and sell. There's so many ways to play this one. What's interesting is, what are we going to be seeing soon? Because if you think about it like this, Prismatic Evolutions was in April of 2025. Twilight Masquerade was in August. Surging Sparks was in October. Even though Twilight Masquerade was in August, we saw a lot of the products still get put out in around October. People are starting to speculate, is Destined Rivals going to come? Are we going to see some bigger items in Destined Rivals? I don't know. That's not for me to decide. This was PokeHex's tweet on Twitter. Would I love it? Of course. Destined Rivals ETBs, they're sitting in the range of like 130 to 140 right now. Booster boxes are just starting to climb back up to 400, and the Pokemon Center ETBs are right around 300 to 350 right now. So with all that being said, there's opportunity out here, you hope. Prismatic Evolutions is restocking in Target right now. So there's even more coming out. They just can't seem to print enough of Prismatic to make that thing go to the ground. Shout out to Prismatic for still figuring out a way to climb, and people keep buying it. Nothing wrong with that. So with Ascended Heroes coming out, we know all the prices. We know. I'll talk about pre-order prices in a minute. Right now, what we've got is the pre-order links that are coming out, so you can take a look. I retweeted it to make it life easy for everybody. Feel free to go to my my Twitter and just click everything that you think you might need or want to keep an eye on. But the reality is, January 30th, the 2-pack blisters come out. The tech sticker collection comes out. February 20th, ETBs and mini tins. March 20th, basically a week before Perfect Order comes out, we're getting poster collections and pin collections. And then from there, April 24th is booster bundles and EX boxes. So this is a staggered print. I could see ripping shippers trying to get their hands on every single blister in the world, and it's not going to be enough. I could bet you $20 to $25 packs we might see for the first couple of weeks, basically until the ETBs come out with more product out there on the shelves. People are going to be ripping shipping ETBs early, because that's what a lot of the stores that do Whatnot do. And it's going to be an interesting release. People are going to be fighting over product. I can't wait to see it, honestly. I'm excited for this one. This one excites me because of the fact that we're getting a staggered release. Pokemon is in the hot box right now. And it's going to be interesting to see where it all moves. So just keep an eye out. Keep your Twitter notifications on. All alerts. If you want to follow one of the restock communities, it's for free. You can do it that way. If you like to go through Discord and do other people that way, you can do that too. But that's everybody else has to deal with it how you feel comfortable. Whatever one you want, turn the alerts on. It definitely helps. It makes life a little bit easier, depending on which one you use. I follow so many. When something really hits or really happens, I get like 50 notifications on my Twitter, on my phone, and I'm like, oh, something's live, and then you just go through it. There's a lot to go around. There's a lot going on out here right now. I'm not going to go through more than that because I just really wanted to talk about that real fast. Ascended Heroes, we're going to take a look at the prices on TCG Player real quick. Nothing too crazy. The last time I looked, pre-order is dropped about $10. We're in the 118 to 120 range. These are certified card stores. They apply to be able to even sell pre-release products on TCG Player. So these are all legit people, legit shops, brick and mortar shops. People are starting to buy 120 items bought in the last 2 days, bought and sold. The average doesn't really take into account. Don't worry about the average, but just look at each day: 36, 40, 38, 36, 30, 22, 24. So we're into the 120 range now for pre-order. That gives us the Pokemon Center ETB. It's a little bit tougher to move. That one's not going to move that much. There's not as many out there, so it's around 373. Yeah, I don't expect this to move that much right now until people start to really get it in their hands. And the bundles are the only other one, 84 to 86. I did hit on the bundles. I picked up 4. I got the error message when it came to the Pokemon Center ETBs. I would have loved to get a Pokemon Center ETB. That's always my goal. Who wouldn't pay $60 for something that's worth $375 right now? But yeah, I got bundles, so I'm not upset about that at all. I have some product coming in. Do I want to open it though? That's always my question. I'm not a big open guy these days. It just hurts too much. I know what my life situation is for my family, and the reality is opening things really does suck these days, and that's just the reality of Pokemon investing or Pokemon ripping. If you rip to hit that product, you like to do that, that's for you. I'm never stopping you. Just as the same way, if you were to talk to me and that I like to buy product and keep it sealed, and there's no reason for knocking me. I'm still playing Pokemon the way I want. If you really pay attention to me, eventually I do hit the sell button, whether it's singles. I take all that and I move it into my vintage stuff because that's what I enjoy collecting. I'm not knocking you for trying to get things cheap and rip and enjoy, and there's no reason to knock me for trying to get things cheap to rip and sell and enjoy. So we all do it our own way at the end of the day. There's no one right way, and there really is no way to do it perfectly. So we all just get by, and we're all out here trying to survive and have fun through the ebb and flow of life. So, hey, it's Pat's Projects. Hit me with that sub button. If you've been watching to now, thank you so much. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's been helping me push the algorithm, and we've been doing over 100 subs a month. I think this month of January, I'll hit 500 subs before we get to hopefully halfway through the month of January. We've been flying, and I just can't thank y'all enough for vibing with me, because for the fact that I'm at a loss for words. It's just been such a blessing. I can't thank y'all enough. Comment real one down below if you've been with me from the beginning. Thank you guys. Until next time, Pat out.